Have you ever wondered what makes Fredericksburg, Texas one of the best and coolest spots to live in all of the Texas Hill Country? Well, today's your lucky day because we are taking a laid-back stroll through this little slice of Texas paradise. So let's go ahead and find out why Fredericksburg, Texas is a top pick to live in 2024. Ryan Rendon, Rendon Realty Group, your favorite realtor right here in the Texas Hill Country. And let's go ahead and kick this video off with the first reason people are choosing to live in Fredericksburg in 2024, and that is the rich historical Tapestry. So Fredericksburg is not your average small Texas town. It's like a page out of an old history book that's really come to life. So founded way back in 1846 by German settlers, this town has kept its history alive and kicking. We're talking about buildings that have seen centuries pass by and still stand tall, telling tales of the old days. So strolling down Main Street and a lot of the historical streets is like walking with the ghost of the past, in a good way, of course. Places like the Pioneer Museum aren't just dusty old buildings, they're like time capsules. And then if you're into war history, the National Museum of Pacific War is right here in town. It's not every day you get to stand where real life war heroes once did. But of course, it's not just about old buildings. This town truly celebrates its heritage in style. We have festivals here that make you feel like you've stepped back in time with folks dressed up in period costumes and everything. It's truly a history buff's gym here, but even if you're not a history buff, it's hard to get sucked into the charm of it all. If you like a place that has stories to tell, well, Fredericksburg is your kind of town. Now let's go ahead and switch gears to reason number 2, and that is the vibrant cultural scene. So our town isn't just about these old buildings we just discussed and the rich history, it's a hotbed for creativity and arts. So just picture this for a moment. You and your family are wandering down Main Street and there's art everywhere. And we're talking about galleries filled with works from local artists, making every first Friday art walk feel like you're hopping through a live Pinterest board. Oh, and music, it's literally everywhere. So just imagine you and your family again are chilling to some live country tunes one night and then swaying to a jazz saxophone the next. Our town here in Fredericksburg truly has a rhythm of its own. It's a blend of country tunes, but also sophisticated sounds. But of course, it's not just about looking and listening, it's about really feeling the vibe. So whether you're into painting, sculpture, or just enjoying a good beat, Fredericksburg's culture scene is like a constant celebration of creativity. It's the kind of place where you can bump into artists, musicians, and all sorts of creative souls just doing their own thing. And the best part, it's all wrapped up into a laid back and friendly atmosphere. No airs, no pretense, just pure artistic joy. So for anyone who loves a bit of culture with their morning coffee, Fredericksburg is truly like hitting the jackpot. Okay, you wine lovers, reason number 3 is for you, and it is our exquisite wine country. So Fredericksburg, Texas is the heart of the Texas wine country. With over 50 wineries and vineyards, it's a paradise for the palate. Just imagine spending your weekends touring vineyards, sipping on fine wines, and chatting with passionate winemakers. It's not just a drink here, it's a way of life. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you watch my video about the top 10 wineries here in Fredericksburg. The link is above. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide into reason number 4, and that is the natural beauty and outdoor recreation. So Fredericksburg isn't just your run-of-the-mill scenic spot. I mean, we're talking about jaw-dropping beauty that looks like it's straight out of a postcard. Enchanted Rock, the state natural area, is a star of the show. It's a massive pink granite rock that's not just a feast for the eyes, but a paradise for hikers and also climbers. And real quick, go back to picturing yourself standing at the top of the Enchanted Rock, catching that breathtaking view of the Texas Hill Country. It's the kind of stuff that makes you go, wow. But hey, it's also not just about breaking a sweat to get to the top. The Pedernales River is right there for whenever you want to cool off or just laze around with a fishing pole. There's also so much more to see. We're talking about birds you don't just find anywhere, flowers that are a burst of color, and skies that turn into a canvas at sunset. It's almost like nature's playground and art gallery all rolled up into one. So whether you're an adrenaline junkie or someone that just likes to take it easy and soak in all the beautiful sights, Fredericksburg pretty much has a good mixture of adventure and chill. Okay, so it's time to talk about reason number 5, and that is the food and exceptional dining. And let me tell you, Fredericksburg's dining scene is something else. This town is not just serving up meals, it's dishing out experiences. So think cozy, family-owned eateries and chic, upscaled restaurants that turn dining into an art form. You've got your traditional German dishes that are a nod to the town's roots, And just imagine digging into a plate of authentic schnitzel and sauerbraten that tastes like it's straight from Germany. But it's also not just about the old world flavors here. We have places like Vaudeville with an elegant bistro vibe that offer up contemporary cuisine that's as easy to the eye as it is to the palate. And for a touch of rustic charm mixed with top-notch flavors, check out Auda's German Bistro. Their farm-to-table approach means you're getting the freshest local produce in dishes that are both innovative and comfortingly familiar. Now, if you're more into a casual steakhouse scene, I would suggest Crossroads Saloon and Steakhouse. Their mouth-watering steaks and also the live music is a perfect place to unwind after a full day of exploring. And for those of you who like a really good wine pairing with their food, I would suggest the Cabernet Grill. Their expertise in pairing exquisite local wines with fine dining is truly a game changer. It truly seems like every corner of Fredericksburg is brimming with culinary delights. From the quaint little cafes serving up hearty breakfast to the sophisticated spots perfect for a romantic dinner. It's truly a foodie's paradise here, with every meal giving you the opportunity to explore a whole new world of flavors. So if you're the type of person that loves good food and great vibes, Fredericksburg's dining scene will not disappoint. Okay, so now let's talk about reason number 6, and that is the strong community spirit. So the community spirit here is something that's truly tangible. The year-round events, from the famous Fredericksburg Food and Wine Fest to the local parades and holiday celebrations, bring everyone together. It's the sense of belonging and togetherness that makes Fredericksburg stand out from all the other Texas Hill Country towns. And are you planning a visit or a move to Fredericksburg? Let's go ahead and talk about reason number 7, and that is the unique accommodations. So the Fredericksburg accommodations are as unique as the town itself. From the cozy tree houses and rustic cabins to luxurious inns, there's a place for every taste and budget. So just imagine you and your family waking up in this quaint little bed and breakfast or house that you bought just minutes away from the vibrant Main Street. It's truly an awesome experience and something I've had the opportunity to partake in for many years now. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a little walk down Main Street and talk about reason number 8, and that is the Scenic and Walkable downtown. Okay, so just imagine our Main Street lined up with historical buildings, each with their very own story. So here you can leisurely stroll and soak in the charm of local boutiques, art galleries, and cozy cafes that invite you in with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. It's also a shopper's paradise with unique finds at literally every turn. Downtown Fredericksburg is also a hub of activity where festivals and live music bring the streets to life. There's a sense of community that's palpable. Friendly faces, welcoming smiles, and an atmosphere that's just relaxed. And whether you're enjoying a leisurely lunch at one of the many eateries like the famous Hondo's on Main, known for its lively ambiance and delicious Texas fare, or sipping on a glass of wine at one of the downtown wine tasting rooms, there's always a feeling of being part of something special. And then as the sun sets, the town lights up, and not just literally, but also with energy. From those little cozy wine bars to the lively music, there's always somewhere to be and something to do here. It's the type of town that you could spend hours wandering, exploring, and experiencing the small town charm that really makes Fredericksburg stand out. So if you love a downtown that's as scenic as it is walkable, with a little dash of historic charm and a whole lot of personality, Fredericksburg has it in spades. So Fredericksburg is also a town that knows how to party, especially when it comes to arts and festivals, which brings us to our 9th reason, which is arts and festivals. So this place is a year-round celebration of creativity and culture. Take, for instance, the Fredericksburg Theater Company, where local talent shines in brilliant stage production. It's like a Broadway in the Hill Country. And then there's their First Friday Art Walk, like we discussed earlier in the video. This is where the galleries throw open their doors for an evening of art, music, and mingling. It's like a block party for art lovers. But hold on one second, because the festival scene here is just as fun. The Food and Wine Fest is a highlight, bringing together the best local cuisine and Texas wines in a feast for the senses. So just imagine sipping on some local wines while sampling some gourmet bites, all to the sound of live music. And then there's the Oktoberfest, where Fredericksburg's German heritage really comes to life. Think beer, brats, and bands playing polka music. It's the authentic taste of Germany right here in Texas. And of course, let's not forget about the seasonal celebrations. The Christmas market, with its twinkling lights and festive atmosphere, turns the town into a winter wonderland. And then of course the 4th of July parade is yet another big one. This is where the entire town comes out for the parade, the fireworks, and all the patriotic spirit you can handle. Here in Fredericksburg, there's literally always something going on. A reason to come together to enjoy the arts, culture, and the community spirit. It's a town that loves to share its heritage and creativity with everyone, making every festival and every event a memorable experience. So whether you're into arts, food, music, or just good old-fashioned fun, Fredericksburg's festival and art scene has something for everyone's fancy. All right, let's go ahead and talk about number 10, which is the laid-back yet totally awesome quality of life. So this town isn't just pretty views and fun times. It really has the essentials nailed down too. We're talking about top-notch schools where kids get more than just book smarts, they get a real sense of community and belonging. It's the kind of place where teachers know the students by name and education feels personal, not like you're just another number. And I know this from personal experience because this is where I graduated high school, and this community spirit was such a big deal to us back in those teenage years. And what about the healthcare? Well, Fredericksburg has you covered there as well. Our local medical facilities are on point, offering top tier care without the hassle of big city hospital crowds. It's really comforting to know that whether it's a big emergency situation or just a routine checkup, that we have top-notch healthcare here in our backyards. And then let's not forget about the fun part, which is the recreational amenities. This town is chock full of parks, hiking trails, and sports facilities. Whether you're into jogging, biking, or just taking a leisurely walk with your dog, there's a spot for you. On the weekends, you can find folks enjoying a picnic, playing soccer, or just chilling under a tree. Here, it's all about that balance between staying active and finding a good spot just to kick back and relax. So there you have it, folks. Those are the top 10 reasons people are considering Fredericksburg to be the top hill country town to move to in 2024. And if you're thinking about buying or selling anywhere around the Texas hill country, I would love to be your realtor of choice. All my contact information is above, but also down in the description. And make sure you watch my next video, the 5 painful cost of living here in Fredericksburg, Texas. We'll see you in the next video.